Lesson 1, Travel Choices.
I was thinking about how we will get to our destination. Should we drive or take public transportation?
That is a good question. I think driving would give us more flexibility.
I agree. With a car, we can stop wherever we like.
Exactly. We can explore hidden gems and local attractions along the way.
Public transportation can be convenient but often restrictive.
Yes. And sometimes, it takes longer than expected.
Do you remember our last trip when we missed the bus?
How could I forget? We waited for ages. It was quite an adventure.
It certainly was. But I prefer having control over our schedule.
That is a great point. Plus, we can play our own music.
Yes. A road trip playlist would enhance the experience.
And we can share snacks without worrying about the mess.
That is a bonus. Snacks make any journey better.
Shall we create a list of must-have snacks for the trip?
Absolutely. I would suggest fruit, nuts, and maybe some cookies.
Perfect. Those are easy to pack and delicious.
What about drinks? We must not forget those.
Perhaps we can bring a cooler with water and refreshing beverages.
Sounds like a plan. I am getting excited about this trip.
Me too. The freedom of the open road is exhilarating.
Should we look into car rental options if we do not want to take my car?
Yes. It would be wise to compare prices and availability.
Let us take some time to research the best deals.
Good idea. We will ensure a smooth journey.
Here is to travel adventures filled with laughter and exploration.
Lesson 2, Travel Smart.
I think we should consider packing light for our trip.
That is a wise suggestion. It makes traveling so much easier.
Absolutely. Fewer bags mean more freedom to explore.
Plus, we will not have to worry about excessive baggage fees.
Right. We can save money for more exciting experiences.
Speaking of experiences, we must be open to new adventures while we are there.
Definitely. Unexpected moments often turn out to be the most memorable.
Remember that time we tried that strange dish abroad?
How could I forget? It was both bizarre and delicious.
Exactly. I am glad we took the chance.
That is what travel is all about, embracing the unknown.
Yes. And trying to communicate with locals adds to the fun.
It does. Even if our language skills may not be perfect.
It can lead to some amusing situations, cannot it?
Absolutely. Laughter is the best universal language.
Let us also remember to bring our travel journal this time.
That is an excellent idea. Documenting our experiences is priceless.
We will want to look back on these adventures with fond memories.
And we can share our stories with friends and family later.
Exactly. They will be eager to hear all about our travels.
Now, what essentials should we pack?
I suggest portable snacks, a good camera, and some comfortable shoes.
Great choices. We will need sturdy shoes for all the walking.
Yes. Let us not forget those critical travel documents as well.
No doubt. A smooth trip begins with proper preparation.
Here is to traveling smart, light packing, open minds, and unforgettable moments.
Cheers to that. Let our next adventure begin.
Lesson 3: The Surprise Party Planning.
Should I tell them the exact address for the surprise party?
No need. Just give them the name of the venue.
That sounds simpler. It keeps the surprise element intact.
Exactly. We want it to be a big reveal.
How about the time? Should we mention a specific hour?
Yes, but let us give them an earlier time to ensure everyone arrives on time.
Smart thinking. I do not want anyone to spoil the surprise.
Me neither. It is important to keep it under wraps.
Should we remind everyone not to talk about the party?
Definitely. A little reminder would be wise.
Perhaps I can send a group message.
That would work. Just keep it light and fun.
What about decorations? Should I get some balloons?
Yes. Balloons always add a festive touch.
And maybe some streamers? They are colorful and cheerful.
Perfect. We want the place to feel lively.
Should we also consider a theme?
A theme would be brilliant. What do you have in mind?
How about a retro theme? It could add an element of fun.
Yes. Everyone loves a bit of nostalgia.
I can already picture the costumes.
That would be hilarious. We should encourage everyone to dress up.
I will add that to the invitation.
Great. Now we need to decide on food.
Pizza is always a crowd pleaser, do you agree?
Yes. And perhaps a cake for the celebration?
Absolutely. A themed cake would be a nice touch.
I will handle that. I know a fantastic baker.
Perfect. It seems we are making great progress.
Yes. This surprise party will be unforgettable.
Here is to a fantastic celebration filled with fun.
Lesson 4: Wonders of Egypt.
It was truly awe-inspiring to see the massive pyramids.
I could not agree more. Standing before them was surreal.
The scale of those structures is beyond imagination.
Yes. I felt so small looking up at them. It was humbling.
And the intricate carvings on the walls. They told such rich stories.
Absolutely. Each carving seemed to whisper secrets from the past.
I was particularly fascinated by the hieroglyphics. They are like a visual language.
They truly are. I wish I could understand their meanings.
We should have hired a guide to explain everything.
That is a great idea. Next time, we will definitely do that.
The Sphinx was impressive, too. Its presence is so commanding.
Yes. I was amazed at how well it has been preserved.
It makes you wonder about the ancient techniques they used.
Indeed. They had such incredible knowledge for their time.
Did you notice how the sun set behind the pyramids?
It was magical. The colors were stunning and so vibrant.
I felt like I was in a postcard. It was unforgettable.
Should we plan another trip to explore more of Egypt?
I think that is a brilliant idea. There is so much left to see.
Perhaps we can visit Luxor next time. The temples are breathtaking.
Yes. And we could take a hot air balloon ride over the valley.
That would be a dream. Imagine the views from above.
I am already looking forward to it.
Here is to more awe-inspiring adventures and discoveries.
Absolutely. Traveling opens our minds and hearts.
Lesson 5, Partnership Agreements.
Let us discuss our partnership agreement. It is important to clarify everything.
I agree. What terms should we include to protect our interests?
First, we need to outline each partner's roles and responsibilities.
Yes, that would provide clarity and help avoid confusion later.
How about deciding on profit sharing? That is essential.
Absolutely. We should agree on how profits will be distributed.
What percentage do you think is fair for each of us?
Let us consider the contributions we are making. That will help.
Good point. Additionally, we should address decision-making processes.
Yes. We need to establish how we will make important choices together.
Should we require unanimous agreement for major decisions?
That would be wise. It ensures we both have a say in crucial matters.
What about resolving disputes? Should we include a mediation clause?
I believe that is a good idea. It can help us resolve issues amicably.
Yes. It is better to settle disagreements without hard feelings.
And should we set a timeline for reviewing the agreement?
A yearly review sounds reasonable to me.
Perfect. This will allow us to make adjustments as needed.
What about termination terms? It is necessary to outline those as well.
Agreed. We must clarify how to dissolve the partnership if required.
Should we include any non-compete clauses?
That might be beneficial, especially if we plan to work in similar fields.
Excellent point. We want to protect our business interests.
I feel we have covered the essential terms.
Yes. This agreement will set a strong foundation for our partnership.
I am excited about our venture together.
Me too. Here is to a successful collaboration.
Lesson 6, Fashion Adventures.
I need something that fits my style for the event.
Do not worry. We will find something perfect for you.
I hope so. I want to look sharp and confident.
Absolutely. Let us start by looking at some shirts.
Yes. I prefer something casual yet stylish.
How about that blue shirt over there? It would suit you well.
I like the color. It is bright but not too overwhelming.
Exactly. It will complement your skin tone nicely.
Should I try it on?
Yes. Let us see how it looks on you.
I will be right back.
Take your time. I will browse the accessories in the meantime.
Sounds good. Do you think I should add a blazer?
A blazer would elevate the look. It would be very classy.
I agree. I want to make an impact at the event.
You will. Stylish details matter a lot.
Here I am. What do you think of the shirt?
It looks fantastic. Very stylish and fits perfectly.
I am relieved. Now, what about pants?
Let us look for some that balance the outfit.
Perhaps some dark jeans? They are comfortable and fashionable.
Good choice. Dark jeans will keep the look polished.
Should we check if they have them in your size?
Yes. It is important for both of us to feel great.
What about shoes? I want to make sure they match.
Nice loafers would complete the outfit beautifully.
Let us see what they have in stock.
I cannot wait to see your final look.
Me neither. I think we have made great progress today.
Here's to successful shopping and stylish outings.
Cheers to that. Let us find those perfect finishing touches.
Lesson 7, Health and Choices.
Look at this green sticker. It signifies organic produce.
Perfect. I prefer organic whenever possible.
Yes. Organic fruits and vegetables tend to be fresher and tastier.
I completely agree. It feels better knowing I am making healthier choices.
What about meat? Do you have specific preferences there?
I prefer grass-fed meat. It is more nutritious and ethical.
Good point. Animals raised ethically contribute to better quality.
I'd also appreciate knowing where the meat comes from.
Transparency matters. It enhances our trust in the products we buy.
Exactly. Knowing the source makes me feel more connected to my food.
Should we look for a vendor that sells organic meat?
Yes. Let us find a stall that offers grass-fed options.
I see one over there. Let us check it out.
Great. I hope they have a variety of cuts available.
Yes. I would love to try some organic chicken or beef.
Both are delicious choices. Perhaps we could grill them for dinner.
That sounds delightful. A barbecue would be perfect for this weather.
I agree. And we can pair it with plenty of fresh vegetables.
A colorful salad would complement the meal beautifully.
Yes. We should gather ingredients for a delicious, healthy feast.
Here is to making mindful choices at the market today.
Cheers to that. Let us embrace healthy eating together.
Let the shopping adventure continue.
Lesson 8: Hiking Preparation.
I will add those items to my checklist for the hike.
Great idea. It is important to be thoroughly prepared.
I am really looking forward to this hike. The scenery is supposed to be stunning.
Yes. I cannot wait to see the panoramic views from the top.
Have you looked into which trails we should take?
I did. There are a few options, but I recommend the one with waterfalls.
Waterfalls? That sounds enchanting. I am sold.
It definitely adds an element of magic to our adventure.
I will also pack extra snacks. Hiking always makes me hungry.
Yes. We need enough energy for the journey.
What do you think we should bring?
I suggest trail mix, fruit, and maybe some sandwiches.
Perfect. That sounds both healthy and delicious.
I will ensure we have plenty to drink as well. Hydration is key.
Yes. I will fill up my water bottle before we leave.
Should we set a meeting time for our hiking group?
Excellent idea. The more, the merrier on the trail.
Yes. I will message everyone about our plans.
I am excited about the company and the adventure.
Me too. It will be a memorable experience for all of us.
I can just picture us laughing and enjoying nature.
Exactly. And taking plenty of photos to capture those moments.
Oh, let us not forget to bring a camera.
A must. We want to document our hike and the beautiful scenery.
I will ensure it is fully charged and ready to go.
Here's to a successful hike filled with fun and exploration.
Cheers to that. Let the adventure begin.
Lesson 9, Airport Adventures.
Yes, it is right here in my carry-on. I double-checked before leaving.
That is great. I always worry I might forget something important.
I understand. Is there a long queue at the check-in counter?
It seems like a bit of a line, but it is moving steadily.
I hope we do not miss our flight.
We will be fine. We arrived early, just as we planned.
I always prefer to have ample time.
Me too. It reduces stress when traveling.
Did you pack snacks for the flight?
Of course. I packed some nuts and granola bars.
Excellent. Those will keep us energized.
What did you bring?
I included some chocolate treats. A little sweetness is essential.
That sounds perfect for the journey.
I am ready for some in-flight entertainment too.
Ah, yes. I downloaded a few movies for the flight.
Good thinking. What genre did you choose?
I went with a mix, a comedy, an action film, and a romance.
Nice. That should keep us entertained for hours.
Exactly. Plus, the flight might feel shorter with good movies.
How long until boarding begins?
I believe it starts in about 30 minutes.
Perfect. Should we find our gate soon?
Yes. Let us ensure we are in the right place.
After that, we can relax with our snacks.
Agreed. A little pre-flight treat sounds delightful.
Here is to smooth travels and exciting adventures ahead.
Lesson 10, Fitness Fundamentals.
I believe it is important to incorporate stretches and cool down properly.
Yes. Static stretches are great for that. They help improve flexibility.
Absolutely. I always feel much better after doing them.
I agree. They reduce the risk of injury, too.
What is your favorite static stretch?
I love the seated hamstring stretch. It feels so good.
That is a great one. I prefer the quadriceps stretch.
Yes. Pulling back your heel toward your glutes is very satisfying.
Stretching is such a crucial part of any workout.
Indeed. It prepares our bodies for movement and helps with recovery.
I have heard that strength training is equally important.
Yes. It builds muscle and enhances overall fitness.
Do you think we should add more strength training to our routines?
I believe so. It can boost our endurance and metabolism.
What types of exercises do you enjoy?
I really like bodyweight exercises like push-ups and squats.
Those are fantastic choices. They can be done anywhere.
Exactly. And they do not require any special equipment.
Should we challenge ourselves by incorporating weights?
That sounds like an excellent idea. We can start light and progress.
Yes. It is all about gradual improvement.
Plus, we can motivate each other during our workouts.
I enjoy that. Having a workout buddy makes it more fun.
Agreed. Shall we set specific goals for our strength training?
Yes. Let us aim for consistency and gradual increases in weight.
Perfect. I look forward to seeing our progress together.
Here is to becoming stronger and healthier.
Lesson 11: Exploring New Hobbies.
Well, I have taken up photography recently. It is really fun.
That sounds exciting. What inspired you to start?
I wanted to capture beautiful moments and share them with others.
That is a wonderful reason. Do you have a favorite subject to photograph?
I enjoy taking pictures of nature, flowers, trees, and landscapes.
Nature photography is so calming. It allows you to appreciate the world.
Exactly. Plus, the colors are breathtaking, especially in spring.
Have you experimented with any photography techniques?
Yes. I have been learning about composition and lighting.
That sounds intriguing. Good lighting can make a huge difference.
It really does. I am still figuring out how to adjust my camera settings.
It can be a bit tricky at first, but practice makes perfect.
I agree. I have taken countless pictures, some are better than others.
That is all part of the learning experience. Do you showcase your work anywhere?
I have started an Instagram account to share my photos.
That is an excellent idea. Social media is a great platform for artists.
Yes. I love receiving feedback and connecting with other photographers.
Have you considered joining a photography group or club?
That is a fantastic suggestion. I believe it could enhance my skills.
It would also offer opportunities for networking and collaboration.
I should research local clubs. Perhaps I can join one soon.
I believe you would benefit greatly from that experience.
Thanks for the encouragement. I am looking forward to improving my skills.
I cannot wait to see your photos. You must show me your favorites.
Absolutely. Here is to capturing beautiful moments through photography.
Lesson 12, The Glory of Rowing.
Did you know that rowing was one of the most popular sports in the late 19th century?
I did not. That is fascinating. What made it so popular?
Rowing was seen as the epitome of professional sport during that time.
I can imagine. It must have required immense skill and teamwork.
Exactly. The level of coordination needed is quite impressive.
Were there any major competitions back then?
Yes. The Henley Royal Regatta was one of the most prestigious events.
Oh, I have heard of that. It sounds like a grand celebration of rowing.
It certainly was. The regatta attracted large crowds in fierce competition.
I love the idea of community coming together to support their teams.
Yes. Rowing fostered a strong sense of camaraderie and pride.
Did many universities participate in rowing during that era?
Indeed. Universities like Oxford and Cambridge had fierce rivalries.
That must have added to the excitement.
It did. People were passionate about their teams, much like today.
Rowing has such a rich history. It is impressive how it evolved.
Yes. The advancements in boat design and technology have played a big role.
I wonder how many of those early techniques are still used today.
Many foundational techniques remain, though they have been refined.
Would you like to try rowing sometime?
That sounds like a great idea. Experiencing it firsthand would be thrilling.
Plus, we could join a local rowing club for fun and fitness.
That would be wonderful. Imagine us gliding across the water.
Yes. It would be a fantastic way to connect with nature.
Here is to the sport of rowing and its rich heritage.
Lesson 13, Tech Troubles.
It appears that technology does not want to cooperate today.
I completely agree. It always seems to act up when we need it the most.
Why is that? It is as if it has a mind of its own.
Perhaps it decides to protest against our productivity.
That sounds plausible. I wish it would just work smoothly for once.
Exactly. Like a well-oiled machine, right?
Yes. Instead, we are stuck with frozen screens and slow connections.
What a nuisance. It can be very distracting when we are trying to focus.
I am starting to think that technology enjoys testing our patience.
Perhaps it is part of its secret mission. To see how long we can endure.
Ha! I would love to have a talk with the developers about this.
Me too. I would kindly suggest adding a cooperate button.
That would be quite useful. It should be a mandatory feature.
Imagine if we could just press a button and everything worked perfectly.
I can envision it now. It would save us so much time.
Yes. Instead, we spend more time troubleshooting than working.
What is your go-to solution when technology fails?
Usually, I try restarting the device. It seems to be the classic remedy.
Ah, the old turn it off and on again trick.
Exactly. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it does not.
If only life had a reset button like our gadgets.
That would be truly convenient.
Alas, we must rely on our problem-solving skills instead.
Yes. Let us take a deep breath and try again.
Here is to hoping the technology decides to play nice.